The hell is this? Fucking cotton? Bunch of fucking cotton in the woods? These cotton picking woods? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Somebody put it there? Somebody, an old dude cut his beard? What the fuck? It's like in the summer, Santa fucking cuts his beard or some shit. Fuck. It was just 222 now. And I made a video here last week and I was like, I only did a little clip. Sometimes I'm only going to do a little clip. Just do a little clip. I got a Tim Hortons. These are fucking hella expensive now. They're like $6 for a large, dude. Oh, and you got to get the whipped cream. And you got to get the whipped cream. Do you do that? Do you do, well, like, it's Tim Hortons is only Canada, so. I mean, but what else do you got? You got Dunkin' Donuts in the States. What else? What else you got? As soon as I was coming in here, this fucking guy that's all jacked, he's all built, he's like just sweating, fucking running. I was like, fucking yeah, fucking sweat and get those toxins out. He's like, yeah, dog. Just glistening. What was that? It was something. It's one of those squirrels again. One of those dang squirrels again. It has been smoky for about a week now. And I'm not enjoying that. It's a nice day. But maybe you can see that. See it? You can see that. It's fucking gross, dude. So I've just been putting up with that for a week. Hopefully the Yukon is on fire. The Northwest Territories. I need to check it out, see how big that fire. Maybe it's probably huge. It's a fucking huge fire. So you see the smoke right there? A little bit of it. Yeah, so I'm just doing a little bit of documenting. I document my life, by the way, kind of. Not everything. Some things are private, you know. I don't see how like some people can just like document everything. Like, why do you want people to know everything about you? Some things can remain a mystery. If you know what I'm saying. There's quite a few people here today. Over there and everywhere. I don't want to see anybody. So let's go back around this way. I thought I'd get some fresh air and just, you know, not really fresh air, but. So in the video that I made last time, I was like talking about Stans, that Eminem documentary, and it kind of got to me a little bit because I was thinking like, around I paused it in the middle of it and I was like, wait a sec. Because I can remember when I was like a teen and the Eminem, the Marshall Mathers LP came out and I was like all kicked out of my parents' house and just living, man. Living my life. And that's, you know, when I was a teen, that's when I had to be a man, you know, it's what I did. But, you know, you always got to be a man. When you're a guy, you got to be a man. That's why people called their little kids, they got a little boy, they call him, like, what, the little man? That's my little man? Yo, little man, yo, what up, little man? Like, shit like that. So, you know, for guys, you got to be a man, you know? Got to be a man. That's why we do, you know? I kind of like mock it because it's like funny. It's kind of stupid, you know. You fucking gotta be a man, and if you're not a man, then fucking you're not a man. But I'm veering off of the subject here. So I was a huge fan of that song Stan. And I'm not sure why he chose Stan. Maybe that was the name of the guy. Maybe it wasn't. Like, I heard that it wasn't, or I don't know, whatever. But now in the dictionary, there's a stands is like stands for like parasocial, kind of like codependency, like you're living through somebody's life and you think that you know them and you don't know them. And it's like, we think that we know like these people, the celebrities or whoever, or like influencers, like vloggers, YouTubers, blah, 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 this, that, and the third, such, and thereforth. I'm just going to take a sip of my ice cap. Yeah. And so anyway, I paused it halfway through, and because I was like, wait a sec, am I a stan? Am I one of those people that fucking obsesses about other people in a way where it's like I'll choose certain people, and then like, because I love music, so I'll send them songs. Like with my buddy in Norway, I'm not a stan with that guy. Like we're actually like, we're cool, like we're friends, like there's a common ground there, right, buddy? We're friends. I think he's my fan, actually. He said he's my fan. Yeah, you're my fan, right? Actually, you got a lot of good songs, but there's other people in the Left Hand Path community, and you can kind of let it get away on you a little bit. Like if you're like obsessive compulsive in that way, and if you don't watch yourself, it's gonna kind of be, that's like awkward and cringe, isn't it? Like stop, can you stop sending me stuff? You gotta stop sending me stuff, okay? It's like, I mean, this is like not a stan thing. It really isn't. But it's like, am I kind of like that? Am I kind of obsessive compulsive? And that's a disorder. It's called stan or stans. Like there's another meaning to it. If you watch the documentary, you might also find that you're a stan, to some level, to some degree of stanliness. And it just made me have a different perspective on it, and I kind of hated Eminem for voting for Kamala Harris. I mean, Trump. I mean, what are the options here? I mean, I'm Canadian, but I did like Trump, and he didn't deserve to die. He didn't die. I'm glad he didn't die. But I think Trump was the better choice. But there's like issues there, whatever. Fucking, he's the Antichrist. All the fucking presidents are the Antichrist. Isn't Obama like a part of, like he's like an Egyptian god or something? And he's the Antichrist too. They're all Antichrist. If you're the president, you're the Antichrist. Anyway, and Eminem hates Trump, but I can see why he hates Trump, and that's fine. But it's like, there's a lot of other problems, and I did not like Biden at all. And those things affect us in Canada too, right? Like now with the tariffs, that affects us, and like, well, thanks, like, fuck you, everything's more expensive. But that's gonna help the economy in a way. Like the prices go up, and then it'll trickle down to the blue collar worker eventually. And sort of like that, I guess. But for now, things are expensive. Like you'll notice that, like things go up and down, or like they'll fluctuate. Like it's like the fucking stock market. That's what it is, really. And so I was like, so am I somebody's stan? And so I caught myself there, and I'm more of like a like if we can relate kind of person. And if it's like someone says, hey, can you not do that? Like I'll stop and I'll leave forever. So it's like, not that I wouldn't consider myself to be like that. Excuse me. But I've also had like codependent relationships, if you know what I mean. Like, have you ever been in a codependent relationship? Like, you can get obsessed with somebody, like, you know, have obsessions, and it's like, and then that can lead you to think about the obsessions that you do have that are just like the things that you do that you obsess about, that you can, you know, it's like turning the light switch on and off, like compulsive obsession disorder, like again and again. Or you got, that's what I do actually. Like I check, I have to check things a lot of the times. Like when I lock my door, I lock it, and then I walk like 10 steps and I'm like, fuck, and I gotta go back. It's like I know it's locked, I know that it's locked, but I gotta check it like again and again. It's like like, you see, I'll like make a video of that or something one day. I was like, she'll walk away, fuck, gotta go back. I'll go back like even like 2 or 3 times. Like, what the fuck? You know, it's like it's got to set in my mind that, okay, it's safe. Maybe because it's safe. Maybe because I don't feel safe. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't feel safe, so you get an obsessive compulsive, or it's like something about your looks or whatever it is, and you're like, you get like anxiety about it. And so yeah, we're just going for like a little walk in the woods here. I gotta go back to there's a place over there that I went where I slipped. That bridge where there's like, it must have been an avalanche there or something. I have not gone back there. We are going to go back because in a couple of months, this is it's gonna be winter. It's like September now, so it's fall, and all the mosquitoes are gonna just fucking die. You know, like, who likes bees? Like, I don't like wasps. Like, some bees are kind of cool because here, like anywhere in the world, you know, there's huge fucking bees. They're like as big as a toonie. Do you know what a toonie is? I have a video of some Canadian money if you'd like to see a toonie. You don't need to go to my video. You can probably just Google toonie. It's a $2 coin. Yeah. Because a long time ago, Canadians used to have a $2 bill, and I preferred the $2 bill actually, because then it's like so much change. You like have so much fucking change. But the toonie's all right, and then there's the loonie, of course, the toonie and the loonie. Come on, like we could have called it a better fucking name than that, but that's kind of funny. You know what I mean? Just a little bit funny. So this is like an observational type of video, I guess. I don't know. I'll go home and be like, what the fuck? There's this shit again. Oh, I think this was the same shit. It is. Remember with the ladder? Oh my God. It is. And I looked down at this and I was like, what the fuck is that? And it's like little ghosts. It's like little, they were using this to start a fire. Little fucking ghosts. Like, because they have demons, because they're pyros. See? This was the same place when it was like raining that day. Yeah. If you go back and look at my vlogs. But I'm sure you've seen it. Anyway. Pyro activity. And I was like, what is this? What could it be? Oh, well, it's pyros. And they like build the ladders so they can like, I guess, start fires up in the trees. I don't know. Those fucking pieces of shit, dude. Fucking crackheads, man. Or they're making hot dogs. But I mean, they shouldn't try to light a tree on fire. If that was on purpose, it looks like it is. Anyway. So, yeah, it's been smoky. So just dealing with that shit. But this is kind of nice, though, too. It's like we can listen to the trees and the squirrels. I like the sounds of the squirrels. They're my friends. They're a little nuts. They're little fucking nuts. But hey, what are you nuts? Huh? Are you? I bet. You're like, oh, you wish. I was like, yeah, you know what? As if. I'm just, you know what? I'm not letting anybody ruin my fucking mood. You know, because it's like you go out, you go to town, you get a little drink. You know, if you do that, you get a little. I like my iced coffees. You get some groceries, and you know what? You don't let it fucking bother you. You know why? Because people aren't relevant, right? Okay, so I've said this. So sometimes for me, like, I get anxious because I don't like people looking at me. It's like, why? Then, you know, like, no, it's like, just like sometimes I'm looking at a guy on a bike. He's riding his bike. There he is. Like, I'm looking at him. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. And I'm judging you too. Actually, I don't judge people that much. Actually, if I think you're judging me, then I'm going to judge you, okay? Okay? If I think you are, I could be wrong. But I have a pretty good judge of, I'm a pretty good judge of character, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I think I'm all like buzzed up on this fucking caffeinated drink here. There's probably more like sugar. Like, woo! But you need that, you know, when you go out, so you can be like, blah, blah, blah. So it doesn't fucking matter. Like, whatever. But I mean, mostly, like, who cares? You know, when you go out, like, oh, I'm feeling anxiety because, like, like fucking people, like, I do that over and over again, and I'm sure that you'd have the same similar anxious thoughts in your mind. And you can't say, like, people don't. Like, no, you don't. They don't. Well, yeah, you do. Sometimes you do. And, you know, if you got to deal with those thoughts alone, then that might be an issue. And then that builds, you know what I'm saying? Like small things can build over time to be a big thing, to be a big fucking thing. That's the problem with society. Like, they'll think, you know, people only think in the moment. You know, they're only thinking in the moment. Like, I'm going to maybe harass this person a little bit now, and a little bit then. And it builds. And you tell them, you know, you're building this anger within me. And oh, is that a threat? Fuck you. Yeah. No, you're the threat. Don't you know? Don't you know? You're the threat, you stupid fuck. Just quit your nonsense. Which they can't quit nonsense because you need to have a life before you do that. You know, you got to have that life before you would quit the nonsense. But that's good. That's like good advice. It is. You know, like a good observation. The observations that I see in my life and in society. The observations that I see in my life and society. Yes. I am one of those philosophers. Yeah. But anyway, I should be doing more lives soon. Sometimes lives make me feel like people, you know, they say weird shit, and then I delete the live, and then because I don't know, it's like I don't want to have like an argument or show yourself. Like, I'll show myself when I want to fucking show myself, and I don't need you doesn't need to be any identity theft or anything, you know. So it's like stress-free. I live a stress-free kind of life. Don't you understand? Don't you understand me? I live a stress-free kind of life. You must understand. Of course you understand. Maybe you don't. Or you just don't care. Yeah. You know, you just don't care, do you? Not a whole lot. I think a lot of the times, like my comedy references, or like not my references, but the way that I reference, or the way that I deliver the punchlines, or the way that I speak kind of like sounds like Ryan Reynolds a little bit, you know, like kind of half Deadpool, you know, that's Reynolds. But, you know, that's another part of my identity. I like the humor. I like to, maybe I've been told that maybe you're quirky, but what the fuck does that mean? Quirky, quirky? Watch your motherfucking mouth. Take my name out of your motherfucking mouth. Because I don't like to be called quirky. Quirks. You got quirks? Quirks. I think I gotta look that up. You know what? I think I have to like make a video on that. Exactly. The topic is quirks. Quirky. What are your quirks? You got a quirk? No, I don't. Thanks. But that's just the way that they have observed it. Well, I don't care. They can just bugger off, you know. Hey, if you don't like the way that I am, then hey, that's fine. But don't make me judge you. Because if you make me judge you, then I'm going to judge you. I'll get judgy. And they'll be like, oh, well, isn't he so judgmental? How dare you? How dare you? Fucking say that shit about me. What? You don't even fucking know me. Berries. Hey, you should eat some. They look pretty, though. They do look. They're pretty. Those aren't cranberries. Like little poisonous. They might not be poisonous. Little poisonous little cranberry. What are they? What are they? What are they? What is it? Little berries in the woods, little nuts in the woods. You got little nuts. Shh, you do. Hey, actually, I got like golf balls. Maybe a little bigger than a golf ball, huh? Like an egg, like maybe like a nice large egg. You know, there's a difference between small eggs and large eggs. There's a difference in price because there's a difference in your sperm count. Probably, you know? So if I say I'm a little nuts, you know, maybe I'm a lot nuts. Maybe I got big nuts. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I am that guy. You know what? I know. This is the podcast. Except I'm only interviewing the 17,000 personalities in my mind. My shin is itchy. Your shin? Who names these things? You know, and that's the shin. That's the shin bone. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I got it. I got it now. It's the shin bone. But why haven't they come back? Did they give up their efforts? Losers. You know, you gotta really give it to the criminals that, you know, go all out. They go like they'll assault you, they'll steal from you, they'll do whatever, but they'll finish the job, you know. But they're still like, you still got enemies, and you know, if you couldn't really finish the job, actually, like they make it look like they finished the job, but no, they didn't. They're about to get fucking jacked up completely. Jacked up completely from head to toe. Gonna fucking, you know, anybody that fucking pisses you off and bugs you, just hang them by their toes. By their fucking toes. Or their fucking shins. That'd be better. Hang them by their shins up on the trees. That's why they needed the ladder. That's why they needed the fucking ladder to go hang assholes up by their shin bones. He's just walking here. Oh, yeah, there's one guy. He's like, let me down. I'm like, what? You're up there for a reason. So you got to set like traps. You know those traps on the ground where it's like, you can like step in it and be like, ha, got you now, sucker. But besides all the smoke and stuff, it's a pretty good day. The smoke will clear up and fall is on its way. It was a pretty good day and fall is on its way. See, that's the radio voice, right? So I got to work on my radio voice. It'll be like a sarcastic radio voice. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Looks a little skimpy. Those flowers are skimpy. You know what likes skimpy flowers? Let me tell you. Almost done my ice cap latte. It's not a latte. Like in that Seinfeld episode, Kramer gets that lawsuit and he gets all those free cafe lattes. Hey, would you like a cafe latte? I'll get you a cafe latte. We can go get a cafe latte. Want to get a cafe latte right now? Let's get one. He's like all hopped up on the fucking caffeinated beverages. Caffeinated beverages. I think some of them was a cafe latte. They're like, I like a cafe latte. You want to give me a cafe latte? Let's go get a cafe latte. Ow, it hit my shin bone. It hit my shin bone. It's like Peter Griffin when he falls and hurts his knee. And he hurt his knee and he goes, for like fucking half an hour. Oh, these are the same kind of flowers? Are they nice? Skimpy ass flowers. I think it's that time of year. It's that time of year where the flowers get a little skimpy. Anyway, how the fuck did I get out here? Well, you walked out here. Duh. What are you fucking nuts? What are you fucking nuts? Yeah, excuse me. I have a disability. It's called fucking nuts. That's what the doctor said. He sat me down and he said, "Sir, we have to inform you that you're fucking nuts." And you'll live. Just don't do anything drastic, okay? Just keep calm. Keep calm. Keep calm. But you, sir, you're nuts. And that's where I've headed. Because last time, at this very same spot, I was talking about that I'm nuts. There was a clip of the day. I think I'm going to start doing clips of the day. If this video did not turn out good, if it was nuts, if I got too nuts. Oh, if I say things and it like makes sense. Like if you got too nuts, I got two nuts. I got two balls, right? This is like deja vu. Let's see if it really is deja vu. Let's see if it's the exact same thing. This is the fucking Matrix. Where's my squirrel friend? If he's not here, it's the same thing. I did the same thing. And I walked the same way. It's Groundhog Day. Kind of. It was like I walked over here, and I think I stepped wrong, and I went, and I breathed, and I went, and then like sometimes I listen to my videos, and I breathe, and I'm like, oh my God, you're breathing. Did you make a breath sound? Did you go, or it was like really quickly, like a shallow breath. He's breathing shallowy. Shallowy. A shallow breath. A shallow breath it is. So where's my buddy? Hey, buddy, show your nuts. Show that you are nuts. See, these metaphors are incredible, right? Holy fuck, it's been half an hour. I gotta go. No sign of my friend. Well, he was not a friend to begin with. You know, that's how you can tell, because your friends will be there for you. When they, you know, that's what a friend is, right? When they'll be there for you, when they don't really want to be there, but they are there. Because that's what a friend is, right? I don't know. I'm nuts, so people are like, you're nuts. That's it. That's it for you. All right, well, I'm going to finish my coffee. And I hope everyone is having a great day today. I hope you're having a splendid day today. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm not sure what I said, but I said something. And if Martha Stewart was here, what did she say? What's that bitch say? And it was a good thing. Is that what she says? And it was a good thing. Okay. All right. You're nuts. I got 2 nuts. 2 balls. I like my balls. So that's where you've been, is it? Couldn't even... Oh, but he said hi. All right. Cheers, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging me. That's a good friend. That's a good friend. Okay. Take care. It was a good thing. It was a good day. I'll just end this is the end, the outro. Because it's soothing. I have a soothing voice when you whisper. I hope you had a good day. All right. Thank you for asking. Okay. Okay, bye-bye.